Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gene Price, and we're in a bus right now between sets with one of my favorite country singers who's got one. I got to tell you this, Johnny, that's the greatest looking beard I've seen all day, and I mean, I love it. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Gene.
You ripped him up a moment ago.
Yeah, we got him in the dirt.
Hey, tell me, how's it feel to be back up there where you belong?
I'm farther now than I've ever been in my life.
Quiet, Johnny.
I haven't quite got the feeling yet.
You know why you're there?
Well, I think persistence and just hanging in there.
And good material, good records.
Good material.
Yeah.
And hitting that right song.
Yeah. Well, you're a fighter.
I am a fighter.
You know it. I can look at you and tell you, you're a fighter, and you're going to get back up there.
I've always been a fighter.
I know that. Which record started back for you, Johnny?
Slide Off Your Satin Sheets.
See, that's the one that really got it moving.
We did a song called 11 Months, 29 Days, which
Yeah.
was the actual beginning of the transition to the cult.
Yeah.
And I mean the outlaw cult, which people don't know what that means. It means when you're in that cult, you can do as you please. You can do things you like in the way you want.
Are you an outlaw, Johnny?
Yes.
How many guys in the outlaw band?
There's Waylon, Willie, J.J. Cale, I would say Michael Murphy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, no, that sounds like the Hole in the Wall gang right there. I tell you what. Let me ask you this. Let's talk about you're with Epic Records.
Yeah.
And you've had some hits, and you're going to have a lot more with them.
I hope so.
I'm sure you got an album out right now. Want to talk about it?
Take This Job and Shove It album.
I love that. Who came up with that?
David Allan Coe.
David Allan Coe. Now, there's an outlaw.
He's another outlaw.
You betcha.
And he's one of the, I guess, the most direct outlaws you'll ever.
Yeah, that's a nice way of saying it. I would say he's direct.
But I think that's why this song is so big, was because there's been a lot of people working people's songs out, but they sort of talk around the issue.
You figure you get about 90% of the American people who work, huh?
I really do.
I think you're probably right.
I think all of us have felt like that at one time or another, and I think we feel like that every day of our life sometime during the day, but we can't say that. We have to stay at it.
Not unless you really want them to take
unless
the
you
job
want them to throw you in the street.
That's right. What do you think will be, perhaps, your next single? Do you think it'll come from the album?
I don't think so.
But let me ask you this. Country music has changed a lot, an awful lot. Do you like it nowadays better than it used to be, or?
I got to tell you, Gene, in 1958 and 59, I used to run around with a hat and a beard, friends' jackets, and they used to run me out of town. They used to make me, what a clown. That has become the outlaw movement now.
Mm-hmm. It's the end thing.
Well, it's what I think people have finally realized, that they're much more comfortable when they can come and see a concert any way they want to. And I think that's why it's such a big movement right now. Because I think that's what your working man, your blue-collar people, they would prefer that much more than to have to go out and put a suit on and try to impress somebody.
Well, you got to be right, Johnny, because the people you named off, these outlaws, including yourself, are among the biggest selling, if not the biggest selling country artists in music today. So.
Well, I think it's saying it for itself. Right.
Yes,
I'm not
right.
saying it, or Waylon's not, or the people are saying it. I believe that.
I totally agree with you. Well, Johnny, listen, we do know you have to get back, and I just want to say on behalf of Country Concert, we want to say thank you, Johnny. Hey, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Gene.
And I hope that we're going to get a chance to do another show pretty soon.
We will do it again anytime you want.
Thank you, Johnny Paycheck.